hate to say this, but it's time to start asking the grown-ups. Now, where to start?
Why not at the top?
Of course! Principal Prickly! He must be loaded!
I bet he makes hundreds of dollars a year.
School days, good old gold.
They couldn't pull this on a grown-up, and grown-ups want to punish one of their own. They have a trial and stuff.
Yeah, but kids, they just throw the book at us. Bam!
Well, there's one thing that's good.
Then it seems you have no choice. Ooh, scandalous! Here's 4 stickers. Never say that again. But
Bring you these. Azaleas. Oh, them's real pretty. They match my state-mandated hairnet.
For this picture, or any of Randall's 65 copies must never see the light of playground. I'd be ruined.
You're moping around in the kiddie corral and you don't call that ruined?
Oh, no, I'm not going in that place.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy. I've got my reputation to worry about. Thanks, guys. But sick classmates their homework. For Miss Croaky, every kid in the class is sick. That's why I prepared this map. Now, I've divided the city into quadrants. I refuse.
Then fixed or not, there'll be a moratorium on wrestling shows in this house.
But honey, Grapplemania is right around the corner.
Bob!
A moratorium. Ooh, TJ!
I blame myself! Oh, man, I can hardly look! He caught the stupid ball!
Gentlemen, I give you the axe. Sharp, heavy, and very, very dangerous. Oh, boy! What do you want us to chop? What was that? Hello, chums.
Randall! Where do you get your heart is already as giant as it can be. And you know what I always say. It's the size of your heart that matters, no matter how big you are.
Oh, Punch. I love the smell of diesel fuel in the morning.
Ready to roll, Miss Finster, sir!
Excellent. Get on the bus, boy.
Get it off, Captain Kook. No one calls Spinelli a jaywalking punk anarchist.
Gee, Ozzy gives that back.
Okay, but I'm keeping the watch. It's quartz. The point is...
What a jerk.
But the thing is, a priceless statue doesn't feel anything when it gets all broken up. But, sir, a friendship like ours sure does.
And of course, the proper headgear. Teach, are you N-U-T-S? That's your hat. It's okay, Spinelli.
I better write down things what you say. Randall is trouble.
Wish I'd written that down on my first day. Okay, now there's a...
The marbles are ours! All the 4th graders are in jail!
Not quite. It's him.
I know Babe Ruth was a pitcher.
There she goes! Come on!
Yeah, I'll be right there. Chloe, shoes, Joe wore shoes.
Here's a tip. Don't cross swimming a girl. All these years of pumping have given her wicked upper body strength.
Not to worry, though, students. We still have a most powerful cooling tool at our disposal.
Wump and Bobula! Central AC?
No, TJ. The power of creative visualization.
It's gonna be the
Yes.
Christmas pageant all over again.
Don't worry, Gus. The odds of another exploding eggnog incident are practically... Actually, never mind. Oh, it's okay.
When will you people learn? War is not a game! It's not a game!
I thought it was a
Yeah, I thought it was a game. It was a game.
The fun game.
What is a phone call? The weird guy from Moldivakia. This creepy fog hanging around the school? There's no other explanation. Miss Croaky's a spy.
Come and litter. Miss Finster, I got a 614. Perfect.
Jester could be the olive branch that forges a new and beautiful relationship. When you give up on people's ability to do good, you give up on hope.
The tickets sure do look real.
How? How did you know it was me up there on that stage?
Simple, sir. Yahoozy is the brand of the whoopee cushion I used to prank you.
I knew I saw that word somewhere.
See you guys later, if I don't shrivel up and blow away first. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind.
Don't be shy. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
What, pray tell, does the position pay?
I stand corrected. Stupid question. Out.
Limitations on my crime runs out at midnight tonight.
Limitations? I thought it was a statue of Jefferson. It means that after
Son, does the mighty redwood stand alone?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. It stands in a forest full of other redwoods, but that doesn't make it any less magnificent.
Bobula, what is that? It's Troop 227's new applicant wilderness survival proving ground. Where did all that neat stuff come from? I packed it in before sunrise.
Hold on, that's the problem. Okay, Spinelli, see you on Paris night. Come on, Mikey. There's a gas station about 5 blocks from here. 5 blocks? Okay, don't do this. I mean, sure, I'm out for peace and people reading. But if I really was selected Little Miss Blush, I'd do the same junk I do now. Watch a little pro.
That project you did, it touched me.
It
had you all wrong, kid. Sure, you're spirited, but you're loyal. I respect that.
Not bad. Where is this shit?
Well, you know how it is. School board can get kind of behind on these things.
1976.
Yep, this stuff is ordered by Mrs. Gunderson, God rest her soul. But it says...
Anywhere in these loser tards.
If I have now to come and use Russian army candy, I will.
You wouldn't.
With a mark and the set and the...
Okay, I'm coming.
I remember once when I was a mere 4th grader, Chad actually spoke to me. And it was at that moment I knew that one day I, Bob, would be king.
I'm swinging to the clouds! I'm swinging to Mars! I'm swinging to the maximum height limit recommended by the manufacturer! Woo-hoo! A used bookstore?
It's gotta be a front.
Yeah, who in their right mind would go into a used bookstore? Well, actually, I occasionally...
I am so upset. Mommy had to wait for an ambulance to go by. I'm like, hello, I'm late for...
It's terrible. Someone ought to call the Amazing Jeffrey. The Amazing Jeffrey is on his way to a bar mitzvah. Let's get him back. In Peru.
Wait a minute, Teach. I want to thank you for the special Valentine you gave me. I mean, you even dotted the I's in Spinelli with little skulls.
Yeah, well, let's just keep...
Diagram. This is the sun, these are the sun's rays, and these are all the little ozone molecules being eaten up by fluorocarbons produced by evil industrialists.
The window of a principal. Tell me, son, do you see me breaking windows where you work?
Actually, I'm too young to work, sir. My dad says I can have a peep around as soon as I turn...
Enough. A transgression of...
That was the single most courageous act this playground has ever seen. We won't jeer, we will show respect. Behold, the King Bob Royal Cup!
Look at that thing! It must have cost $12.
Whopping.
With his own hand.
Are you nuts? I'm Thaddeus T. Third the Fifth. Now sit down or you're fired.
I don't work for you.
That's what you think.
They just lay there. They were helpless. They were defenseless. They were mine.
It's not fair. He only had to be the new kid for a few days. I had to do it for 3 whole years.
Hey, you should have said something.
Hard feelings, huh?
Hard feelings? As if. But I do have one question. When are you going to compare me to that summer's day?
Next week?
Till then, TJ.
Now, you get our good friend Mundy's reputation back as the crummy, rotten kid he really is, or else.
We heard you've been saying stuff about Mundy.
Is, that it?
Well, our army man didn't melt.
I see. Minimal pass.
All right, the passing streak continues.
I tried to divide my things equally. Here's a list for each of you.
Wow, I get your pet snake. All right.
Keep your stuff, Gus. You're not going anywhere.
Two, why is everyone bumming my trip? Because your trip is about as funny as Horton's theory of cold fusion. See, Horton's theory was... Oh, forget it. Gee, look on Peter Pan! Stop fooling around, Brundler. You're an astronaut, not a cartoon character. Oh, yes, of course, sir.
Who'd have thought? Little Belgium winning over Big Germany.
Winning? They got the stuffing kicked out of them.
Cool essay.
Indeed, it was entitled Space, the definitive low-temperature, zero-gravity, sterile laboratory.
Maybe cool isn't the right word for it.
So what'd you win?
You mean, you voted for me? Why?
Because you were right. You wanted to win so you could do something really cool. Me? I just wanted to win so I could win.
I'm glad to meet you.
We're going to be married. Mikey.
Was it something I said?
Yeah, Teach, tell me you have a way out of here.
Guys, there's only one thing we can do.
From now on, I'm gonna take a swing at being good.
Glad to hear it, Mundy.
Good job.
Whoa!
So, what was that?
Hey, I ain't said I was gonna be perfect.
TJ Detweiler, I should have known you'd be the one behind this. What disgusting, perverted thing are you up to now?
Playing.
What?
If I don't figure out some way of stopping him, pretty soon his immature attacks are going to start affecting my academic performance.
Her what?
She's gonna start doing bad in school.
Oh.
Finster babysitting you? It can't be.
Well, it is. Been good knowing you, Spinelli.
Hey, if you don't survive the weekend, can I have your catcher's mitt? Oh, come on.
Did you learn anything at school today?
Yes, I did, Mikey. In fact, I'm learning something extra moist at this very moment. See ya, suckers!
It may
makes me feel things I've never felt before.
I could never play basketball in that, Lawson. It's too pretty.
Yeah.
Remember to live as Swinger Girl lived. When you walk to school, always take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Sure, it'll take you longer, but you'll see more of the world that way.
I love King Morty as much as the next kid, but his rules, they just don't make any sense anymore. And if a rule doesn't make any sense, then the kid's gotta fight against it or go down playing.
Well, I don't understand some of the more complicated articles, but like I always say, the best way to get ahead is to reach beyond your understanding. What a refreshing philosophy.
Old Rusty's been here since the beginning of time.
Old Rusty's the heart and soul of this school. He's almost as old as you are.
I do love math, and that's exactly why I'm staying put. Look, if I go to work for one of these fellas, that would make math a job. And then what would I do for fun? But what about blowing things up?
I thought you were gonna get the ball, Mikey.
I can't.
Oh, brother, this isn't gonna be some gobbledygook about leaving the ball in its new environment, is it?
No. He did make it up! Randall, by the power vested in me by my fist, I hereby declare you guilty of making up false junk about Mikey. Your sentence?
You like the cheese box, don't you?
I love the cheese box. Heck, everybody loves the cheese box.
Okay. Then pay up or move along. Yeah, sign says toll booth. That means you gotta do what we told you. Now gives.
I'm doomed to a single portion. Who would do it? Who would surround beautiful flowers with razor wire? There's a lot of stuff.
Here's dirty meaning in this Whomp's word probably has a dirty mind to begin with. The Board of Education has no control over what goes on inside people's minds. Hard as we try. I, therefore...
Kids play. Kids climb on statues. It's what they've always done. It's what they always will do. You're gonna punish them for this, why not punish them for being shorter than you as well? Well, I don't think anybody...
I got it. What about 4 eyes? 4 eyes. 4 eyes. 4 eyes.
All right, never mind. Bad idea. We figured if you got mad at us, you'd forget about being mad at yourself.
Jay, you're a natural-born leader.
And hey, even naturals make mistakes. Remember that time I almost struck out?
I remember. Thanks.
What are you doing, Spinelli? That's Spinooty to you. Spinooty? They're only 5. They can't really pronounce Spinelli yet. Here's your word, Spinooty. It's Paschetti. You see what I mean? Well, listen.
Listen, Miss Croaky, going on this field trip really means a lot to Gus. How's about you reconsider with a little help of my good friends, Abraham and George?
TJ Detweiler.
Yes, ma'am, that was wrong. What's
Stuff to dump it back in for future third-straders to hunt down again.
You mean those kids put in their favorite toys just to share them with us?
Every person has something they're good at, something that gives them their identity, that makes them special, even you.
Oh, well, I have hair.
Sure, there's that, but so do many children.
Man, someone must be in big trouble. Finster hasn't canceled recess since Billy stole his short sheet at our support holes.
She was limping for 3 days.
Payment is due upon services rendered. But all my good junk is in my desk. I'll keep an eye on your sister until you get back.
Hurry, Bradley.
Forget. It's you, man. It's you.
Okay, let's play some ball.
What just happened here?
I don't know.
I see. Well, you're free to do as you wish, but in a way I am sad that I no longer live in a country where the talented can be taken from friends and family and forced to do what they are good at.
Yeah, well...
Man, how much did that double load of homework want?
The only reason Miss Croaky did that to us kids is because she doesn't have a TV. She's totally unaware of what's even out there.
When confronted by my act of kindness, the Ashleys will have no choice but to give us back our baseball bat, perhaps with a note of apology.
Is he talking about the Ashleys at our school?
Maybe I can fool myself. I'll get over you. I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sailing.